Good afternoon to you all, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you're all good. We're back once again. It's the frost type hour that we're going to be talking about in this one, so let's get into it. My camera's overheating, this isn't good. Bear in mind that you are totally entitled to raid what you choose, so I'm just going to be presenting rough counters for each of the legendaries that are featured within each hour. Pick and choose your teams according to what you are going to be raiding, but I'm also going to show you some of the general teams you can build up to make sure you get as maximum coverage as possible. The frost hours range from the 3rd and the 7th slots in the raid day on July the 18th. So we go from 12 PM to 1 PM. The second cycle is 4 to 5 PM. Jumping straight into the legendaries, a primary target for a lot of people is Kyogre. I'm definitely going to be hunting this as shiny and one of the best water types in the game. Kyogre's normal 100% is 2351. Remember, it has exactly the same stats as Groudon. Boosted in rainy weather, it is 2939. Being a pure water type, it's got 2 weaknesses only, grass and electric. Mega Venusaur, there's Mega Ampharos in there, Raikou, Zapdos, Zekrom, Roserade. I keep forgetting Roserade as the grass type. Do obviously bear in mind that Kyogre does learn Blizzard, so if you have Zekrom or grass types in there, that will one-shot kill most of them. Next up is Lugia. I know quite a lot of people are still going to be hunting for the shiny of this one. Normal Hundo IV is 2115 and boosted in windy weather only because it's a dual type of Psychic and Flying is 2645. It's got 5 weaknesses of Electric, Dark, Ghost, Ice and Rock, so you can go in with Shadow Mamoswine, Mega Abomasnow, there's Mega Gengar is in there, Origin Giratina, Mega Houndoom, Darkrai, Yveltal, Mega Ampharos. There's a lot to choose from in that pool of counters. Articuno is up next. Flying and Ice-type Pokemon. At level 20, 100% IV is going to be 1743, and boosted in the windy and the snowy weather, it's going to be 2179. 4 weaknesses to go by: Rock, Electric, Steel, and Fire. So, Mega Charizard Y, Metagross is in there, you've got Rockrucker, Rhyperior, Rampardos, Mega Manectric, Mega Ampharos, you've got Zekrom, Raikou, Zapdos. Do bear in mind that some rock types do take super effective damage because, like Rockrucker, Rhyperior, it is a dual type of rock and ground, which means it's going to be super affected by Articuno's ice moves. Suicune is up next. I know some people might search for the shiny of this. If you're not searching for the shiny, don't raid it. But either way, the 100% IV at level 20 is 1704, and boosted in rainy weather only is 2130. Much like Kyogre, only 2 weaknesses to go by: grass and electric, so Mega Venusaur, Roserade, Mega Ampharos, Mega Manectric, Zapdos, Raikou, Zekrom. You're seeing a lot of repetitions coming through now. Regice is up next. This one is going to be 100% IV of 1784, and weather boosted exactly the same stats as Regirock in the previous hour, 2230. Being a pure ice type, it is weak to steel, fire, rock, and of course fighting. So you can bring in Conkeldurr, Lucario, you have got Metagross in there, you've got Mega Charizard Y, Rampardos, etc. Palkia, this one is hot-footed to become a shiny potentially in the rewards of GoFest, so it's up to you whether you raid hard for it now during this day. I'm going to be raiding hard for it. The 100% IV at level 20 is 2280, and weather boosted in windy and rainy conditions it is 2850. Because of its quite unique typing, it's only got 2 weaknesses of Dragon and Fairy, so Fairy types, Togekiss and Gardevoir, really going to play handy for you. Dragons, Rayquaza, Mega Charizard X, you've got Mega Ampharos, which doesn't have the best moveset, you've got Dialga, Shadow Dragonite, etc. Bear in mind, Palkia's moveset will probably really KO a lot of your Dragon types. Kyurem, another Dragon type and Ice type, so this one's 100% IV at level 20 is going to be 2042, and boosted in the windy and the snowy conditions, it is going to be 2553. 5 weaknesses to pick from. You've got Dragon, Fairy, Fighting, Steel, and Rock. So Lucario, Conkeldurr, you've got Rayquaza, Mega Charizard X, you've got Metagross, which is the prime counter. Of course, you've got the Fairy types as well, as Togekiss, Gardevoir. Finally is the Lake Trio, and each of them have different stats. They're all going to be region locked, so bear in mind you're probably going to have to remote raid if you want to get one from, say, I'm in the UK, but I want to get an Uxie, which is in like your APAC region. Make sure that you make international friends. Uxie's 100% IV is going to be 1442, and boosted in windy conditions because it's a pure Psychic type, much like all 3 of them are, 1803. Mesprit, which is going to be spawning in the European and the African, Middle Eastern region. Normal 100% IV is 1747, and windy boosted 2184. Finally, Azelf in the Americas is going to be 1834, and windy boosted once again is 2293. They're all pure Psychic types, much like in the windy hour, Mewtwo and Cresselia, so they've got 3 weaknesses of Ghost, Dark, and Bug. I've already said to create a Ghost and a Dark team, a mixture of the 2, so you've got Mega Gengar, Mega Houndoom, Mega Gyarados, Yveltal, Darkrai, Bite Crunch Tyranitar, Origin Giratina, Chandelure. There's a lot to choose from. If you want to be spicy, go for Genesect. The teams I'm going to recommend for this overall hour to give you maximum coverage, I would seriously recommend choosing an electric team. An electric team is going to give you maximum coverage against a lot of the water types. But of course, there are a couple of dragon types in here which Palkia isn't actually subjected to electric type weaknesses. So create a dragon team as well, because in the next hour you will see a lot more dragon types come into play, and honestly having a good dragon type squad is no bad thing. So electric and dragon team. That's going to cover the Frost Hour, people. Of course, let me know in the comments what ones you're going to be raiding. Which legendaries are you going to be prioritizing? Are you like me hunting for the Kyogre? I'm basically going Kyogre only. I'll do a couple of others besides, and we probably will get a collection challenge as well, knowing Niantic. But I'll be very interested to hear, are you hunting a specific shiny? Are you going for raid meta attackers, or are you in the PvP game? Because there are a couple of PvP mons in there, I think. Make sure that you join a global Discord. Mine is linked in the description. Come and join, add a bunch of people from different time zones. If you want to get the regionals, you can do so. If you want to keep the raiding going 24/7, because don't forget, when your GoFest hours stop, somebody else's is still going on. Make sure you link up with in-game friends from different regions. Make sure you let people know what you want to be raiding, and get your raid game on, people, and wishing you the very best of luck. But with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please make sure to subscribe if you are new with the notifications on, so you don't miss the uploads or live streams, and of course smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. Please do stick around, because the final hour is going to be coming out very, very soon, and I of course want to provide you with the most relevant information in terms of counters, how you can best utilize the 6 slots you have for raid battle parties. You want to make the best use of them, so stick around on the channel, ladies and gentlemen, and with that I'll see you on the next video. Do take care.